Open the packaging box. Take out the items needed for installation. And connect a coil of cable. It is used to connect the Flowmeter host and the ultrasonic probe. One small toolkit contains tools available for wire making. 2 hoops, used to fix the ultrasonic probe on the pipeline. A tube of sealant, used to fill the gap between the ultrasonic probe and the pipeline, making the measurement more accurate. There is also a Flowmeter host and 2 ultrasonic probes. The 2 probes are divided into an upstream probe and a downstream probe. There are obvious color differences and text labels on the probes. The upstream probe is marked with red up, and the downstream probe is marked with blue DN. Be careful not to connect the upstream and downstream probes wrong when connecting the host and the probe. Next, start wire making. Take out the connecting cable and cut it at the middle position of the cable to obtain 2 sections of connecting cable with the same length. Use scissors or other tools to peel off the outer protective skin of the cable. And then you can see a red connecting wire, a black connecting wire, and a brass shielded wire. Stripping the red wire and the black wire with a wire stripper to expose the copper wire inside it for pressing the cold press terminal. Both ends of the 2 connecting cables are operated in the same way. After the above steps are completed, the cold press terminal in the small toolkit is taken out, and each connecting wire and the cold press terminal are pressed and fixed by the wire pressing pliers. After all the connecting wires are pressed, the wire making is completed. After wire making, you can start wiring. Take out the host and probe. Connect the host and probe with pressed connecting cables. Open the protective cover of the host with a hexagon wrench in the small toolkit, and you can see the wiring terminals on the host. There is an obvious wiring diagram on the main board of the host, and there are also obvious corresponding wiring signs under each wiring terminal. The 3 terminals on the left are used to connect the upstream probe, and the 3 terminals on the right are used to connect the downstream probe. The wiring terminals are divided into positive and negative terminals. The terminal labeled UP1+ is used to connect the positive pole of the upstream probe connecting line, that is, the red line. The terminal labeled UP1- is used to connect the negative pole of the upstream probe connecting line, that is, the black line. And the terminal labeled GND on the left is used to connect the copper-shielded wire of the upstream probe connecting line. The terminal marked DN1+ is used to connect the positive pole of the downstream probe connecting line, that is, the red line. The terminal marked DN1- is used to connect the negative pole of the downstream probe connecting line, that is, the black line. And the terminal marked GND on the right is used to connect the copper-shielded wire of the downstream probe connecting line. First, connect 2 connecting wires to the terminal of the host. The upstream probe wire is connected to the 3 terminals on the left, and the core colors from left to right are red, black, and copper respectively. The downstream probe wire is connected to the 3 terminals on the right, and the core colors from left to right are red, black, and copper respectively. After the connection is completed, the host wiring is completed. Distinguish the upstream and downstream probe lines and connect them to the corresponding probes respectively. The upstream probe wire is connected with the upstream probe, that is, the probe with the red up logo. The downstream probe wire is connected to the downstream probe, that is, the probe with blue D and logo, which is the same as the main machine wiring. The internal wiring of the probe also distinguishes the positive and negative terminals, and there are obvious corresponding wiring signs under each terminal. The left terminal is connected to the positive electrode, that is, the red line, and the right terminal is connected to the negative electrode, that is, the black line. Since there is no shielded wire terminal on the probe, that is, the copper core shielded wire does not need to be connected to the probe. The colors of the wire cores from left to right are red and black respectively. Before wiring, make sure that the corresponding wires are connected to the corresponding probes. Unscrew the screws on the probe cover with a screwdriver to open the probes for wiring. Connect the internal wires of the two probes in sequence. Cover the covers and tighten the screws, and the wiring between the Flowmeter host and the ultrasonic probe will be completed. After the wiring is completed, power can be supplied to the host to prepare for the initialization and setting operation of the host. Before this operation, you must first understand the basic operation and usage of the buttons on the host. The numbers 0 to 9 and the point key are used to input numbers or menu numbers. The left direction key is used to backspace left or delete left characters. Menu key, referred to as M key for short, is used to access the menu. Type this key first, and then type the 2-digit key to enter the menu window corresponding to the number. The direction up key and the direction down key are used to enter the previous menu or the next menu, which are equivalent to positive and negative keys when inputting numbers. End key, which is the enter key, can also be called the confirm key, and is used to confirm the entered number or the selected content. Another function is to press this key before entering parameters to enter the modify state. Before use, the ultrasonic Flowmeter needs to accurately set the specific parameters of the pipeline to be measured on site. Press the menu key and enter 1 and 0 to enter M10 window, and set the 5 parameters under this window. Press the End key to enter the submenu selection state. Select the pipe wall thickness option. Press the End key again to enter the pipe wall thickness input interface. Directly enter the value of the pipe wall thickness on site with the numeric keyboard, and press the End key to confirm. Press the direction down key to select the option of pipe outer diameter. Press the End key, enter the pipe outer diameter input interface. Directly use the numeric keypad to input the field pipe outer diameter value, and press End key to confirm. Due to the built-in conversion program of the Flowmeter host, after the values of pipe wall thickness and pipe outer diameter are input, the values of pipe inner diameter and pipe circumference will be automatically converted by the host without modification. Similarly, if there is any uncertainty about the above parameters, you can determine one of the two parameters of pipe circumference and pipe outer diameter, plus one of the two parameters of pipe wall thickness and pipe inner diameter, and enter two confirmed parameters, and the other parameters will be automatically converted by the host. Press the direction down key 3 times to select the option of lining thickness. Press End key to enter the input interface of lining thickness, and enter it according to the actual situation on site. If there is no lining on the site, directly enter 0, and press End key to confirm. Press the down key to exit the submenu selection state, and the window parameter setting is completed. Press the direction down key to enter the M11 window. Press End key to enter the pipeline material type selection interface. Use the direction up and down key to select the option that matches the field pipeline material, and press End key to confirm after the selection is completed. Press the direction down key to enter M12 window. Press End key to enter the lining material type selection interface, and use the direction up and down keys to select the lining material of the pipeline. If the on-site pipeline has no lining, select the unlined option. If the on-site pipeline has lining, you need to select the option that matches the lining material of the on-site pipeline, and press Enter key to confirm after selection. Press the direction down key to enter M13 window. Press Enter key to enter the interface of fluid type selection. Use the direction up and down keys to select the option that matches the type of the medium to be measured on site, and press Enter key to confirm after the selection is completed. Press the direction down key to enter M14 window. Press Enter key to enter the probe type selection interface. The probe type is marked on the probe. According to the label, use the direction up and down keys to select the matching option, and then press Enter key to confirm. Press the direction down key to enter M15 window, and the host will convert the appropriate sensor installation distance value under each installation mode according to the input parameters, which is the distance between the upstream and downstream probes during installation. By default, V method is selected for installation, and the host initialization operation is completed here. When you arrive at the installation site, fix the cable tie on the pipeline according to the installation distance of the sensor displayed by the host, and be careful not to tighten it first, so as to determine the flow direction of the on-site media, so as to determine the installation position of the upstream and downstream probes. If the flow direction of the on-site media is from right to left, it can be determined that the upstream probe should be installed on the right and the downstream probe should be installed on the left. Take out the upstream probe and apply the attached sealant to the oval transparent area at its bottom to ensure that the oval area is covered with sealant. After daubing, install it on the right side of the pipeline and fix it with a tie. Then take out the downstream probe and apply sealant in the same way. Take the distance between it and the upstream probe as the standard of the sensor installation distance displayed by the host computer. Determine the installation position. Install it on the left side of the pipeline and fix it with a tie. Pay attention to ensure that the nameplates of the two probes must be opposite when installing. After the probe is installed, go to the host computer to check whether it is installed correctly. Press the menu key and enter 9 and 0 to enter the M90 window, and observe the signal strength and quality displayed by the host computer. The signal strength is represented by numbers from 00 to 99 after up and DN. 00 means no signal is received, and 99 means maximum signal. The Flowmeter can only measure when the signal strength is greater than or equal to 60. Q value of signal quality is represented by numbers from 00 to 99, with 00 being the worst and 99 being the best. Generally, the normal working condition is that the signal quality Q value is greater than 60. When installing, please pay attention to adjust the sensor to make the signal strength and quality bigger, so as to ensure the long-term stable operation of the Flowmeter and make the measurement results more accurate. Press the direction down key to enter the M91 window and observe the transmission time ratio displayed by the host, which should be between 97% and 103%. If the transmission time ratio is not between 97% and 103%, it means that the set field parameters or sensor installation distance are wrong. If the field parameters are set incorrectly, the correct parameters should be re-entered before installation. If the parameters are set correctly, the transmission time ratio can be between 97% and 103% by moving the two probes and changing the distance between the two probes. If the value is within the normal range, it means that the installation is correct. Press the menu key and enter 0 and 2 to enter the M02 window. Then you can observe the field flow. At this point, the installation of ultrasonic Flowmeter is all over.